What's up, Divine Masculine? What's going on? I was like, I'm gonna just hit y'all with the 1, 2, and then we're gonna do the extra Patreon stuff a little later. But if you like this reading, please go check us out on Patreon. Okay, we just have one tier now, so it just makes it easier for everybody. If you can afford it, you afford it. If you can't, you can't. That's it. That's it. Okay, that's it. That's it. I'm consistent. I stay on time. Well, I try to. And now that we have the stores a little extra, but we still get it on point. Okay, so all right, Divine Masculine. Let's see what's going on here with you. All right, I was getting the light. Okay, or something here is being something here is being shined on, or you see something here. All right. All right, Divine Masculine. All right. What's going on here with Divine Masculine? We got divine guidance. Okay. Divine guidance. We got message. Okay. What is coming in here for Divine Masculine? Projection. We got mastery. You up early. It says projection. Okay. And with this card, it usually means that either you're the one that's projecting or somebody else could be projecting. Either or, be careful and be mindful of projecting. Be mindful of that. And just like how I told Divine Feminine, I told her also, like, be mindful of people projecting onto you. You know what I'm saying? Um, so it's giving this energy of, okay, be careful. Let's see. What's your lesson? The Chariot. Damn, everybody's getting that. I shuffled well. Let's try again. You see me shuffling. Give me a card. Thank God. Some of you guys could be getting into yoga, stretching, capoeira, all right, gymnastics, all right. But I see something here about you being unique, having a unique gift, being highly gifted. So your perception is changing. Maybe you're being aware of this. Maybe you're starting to learn about this. Maybe you're starting to know about this. There's something here about you learning, or okay, you're about to learn more about something. Like you're learning more about your gift, or you're learning more about something here that you possibly didn't know about. Okay. Mercury, Saturn. Yeah, you got a lot of Saturn here. It's been a long journey. Spirit says you really you're like I'm not trying to sound crazy, but you're like chosen. And the fact that Saturn wants to protect you because you're on this journey is crazy. You know, Saturn is like, nah, I'm gonna protect you right now. So even if there has been some type of slowness or uh, it's because the journey is so sacred. Yeah, so Mercury messages. Owls could be very significant. Gemini. Some of you guys might have a Gemini placement that's very significant. All right, you need to tap into that Gemini energy. Okay, yeah, air energy, shoe. All right, so you guys could be dealing with the Aquarius. Wow. Underneath the deck, we have here as shoe. Yeah. Mm-hmm. Message, messenger. As shoe. Mm. Damn. You know, the certain pata keys, a shoe is like he's homeless. Some people say he lives in a, like he doesn't. And not saying that you're homeless. I'm saying like there's something here about you being gifted, but there was like some type of struggle. Saturn is like delays and struggles, and it's a lesson. Hey, Randall, this is crazy. Mercury, messenger, Eshu, message. Something here is about the word. You need to pay attention to the syntax. You need to pay attention to the words, and you need to pay attention to how things are being done right now. Okay. All right. Mm, perfect. Two of Wands. Good choice. Great job. Right decision. Yeah. Don't let nobody project their energy onto you. Don't let nobody make you feel like you made the wrong decision. You made the right decision here. All right. Yeah. You started one thing. Now that one thing is about to grow, and now you just really execute this other thing that you want to do. So I'm hearing the pillars. Okay. Something here about Scorpio season could be very significant. You can have Scorpio on your chart. Scorpio moon, sun rising, north node. Okay. That's for you. Aries too. Aries energy. Aries placements. Six of Wands, Leo. What is this right decision here? So this whole week, you're right. Even when people or any type of energies that's trying to project onto you, no, you're right. You're being divinely guided. Okay. Yeah, the title, good decision. Some of you guys are thinking about getting a better job, or what's the title here? Let's see. What's the title? Ace of Wands. What's the Ace of Wands here? Some new opportunity, a new start, the Wheel of Fortune. Yeah. Something here is coming in that you deserve. You made the right decision on that. I feel like now you're able to mature. You're able to see something here from a different perspective. I also see y'all going back to school. That's a good idea. Or you going to take some type of certification. Yeah, do that. Do that. Finish what you started. That's what they said. Something like that. Yeah, get your high school diploma, your GED, get get that certification, whatever. Like, do it, because right now you have the wisdom, and it's not going to be as hard as it was before. There's something here about this. Could be a mother. Your mother could have projected her energy onto you. A woman here. Somebody projected, but now you're deciding to take action on yourself, and good job. Good job. Really good job. Yeah. So you guys could be asking for assistance here. So let's see here, the Judgment. Four Pentacles, 44. Something here looks like it's solid. Yeah, something here is about to grow for you. Something here is about to expand. I see you on foot here, or you could be going somewhere. You could be uh, doing something where you're going to be frequenting in a certain location now. Your location's about to change. What's this decision? This good decision here. The Judgment. Okay. What's the Judgment? The Four Pentacles. The Hierophant. Okay, so something here is worth keeping. Something here is worth holding on to. Okay. Some of you guys are going to be realizing here that there needs to be a change in the way that maybe you were doing things prior. And this could have something to do with some type of family situation, or a situation here that seems like it's broken. It just seems like it's not growing here. something is not growing, and some of you guys are deciding to like make some type of routine, and how can you make something here better for yourself? Yeah, King of Cups. Something here about you working on your emotions. Maybe some of you guys are realizing some parts of you that was broken from a parent. The heavy mother here for some of you guys specifically. And, now is this energy here. It's like you thought you could run away, but it's like, no, it's not about running away. It's about figuring it out. You're talented. You're gifted. You're chosen. Pressure makes diamonds. And prophets always go through suffering until they hit 33. Then after 33 or after 30, that's when they become a prophet and they start doing prophetic shit. You know what I'm saying? It's like some of you guys need to stop avoiding and start healing the shit that happened that you had no control over. There's some resentment here because there has been projections on you, and it was not fair. You wanted to be hugged, you wanted to be loved, you wanted to be. There was times when you needed somebody to hold you, and there was not there. Your mother was not there, or your father wasn't there. There's someone here that was not there. There was no softness. You gotta deal with that. It's okay. Um, what's 44 here? 444. Look that up. My phone's on a charger. Can somebody please look up 444 chat GBT? What's the angel number for that, please? Put it in the chat. Chat, what's the angel number of 444? And this is about rejection. And this is genetic. So like this could, if you have sisters and brothers, all of you guys have some bullshit to you. It's not just you, or if you have aunts that's around 40s, they all fucked up. Yeah, there's something here about genetics. That's why they said don't let nobody project their energy onto you. You're being divinely guided by the message, by spirit. This is beyond words. You know what I'm saying? It's like, you can't tell me nothing. I'll dream it and then the shit happens. What are you talking about? Someone here feels like someone someone's here having a hard time with this change, and even somebody here might want to talk about this, and you're like, I don't want to talk. Some of you guys don't want to talk. You're over it. There's, with this Five of Swords here in reverse, someone here feels defeated. The Three of Pentacles. something here has also, there's something here that's not long term, but something here is very prominent. That's true. It's the messenger. You just see Eshu walking past. And he's laughing with keys in his hand. And you're like, who's this weirdo? Or you see Eshu begging for money and you like, nah, I don't have it, but you have money, and you like, fuck that. You can get a job just like I got a job. And you don't even know that's fucking that might be the Messiah. You might be the Messiah. You know what I'm saying? It's like, that's what I was getting. But I didn't want to like, you know what I'm saying, do that to you. I didn't want you to get your head too big, you know what I'm saying? But you might be the Messiah. You might be the Messiah of who you are, the higher being. You know what I'm saying? It's like something's not aligning with you no more. It's the Eight of Swords. Some type of limitation is over. The Justice here in reverse. The Nine of Swords here in reverse. Yeah, something here that seemed like it was not fair at one point. The title was the point. Something that was not supposed to be fair because he was around the wrong people. Yeah, Seven of Wands. What's goody? This is crazy. Just know you make the right decision. You have two ways. Which way you gonna go? And the crazy thing is that you got the gift. Like, you are highly gifted. You're highly talented. Mercury, Gemini. Okay, some of you guys might have Saturn and Gemini. Let's get straight into it. What is your advice? What is your advice? Yeah. Something here is breaking apart, but it's also like moving you away. You know, it's like a big wave that's happening, but this wave is needed. You know, something here had to be like risen from you, like something here had to happen for you to be able to move on. It's like you had to go through a big explosion, and now that something here has been erupted, it's like, okay, I got it out. Now I could be able to move forward. I see some of you guys going towards some type of work situation. There's some work coming towards you here. The High Priestess. We got the Six of Cups. Okay. Also, there's this energy here of like spiritual enlightenment. You guys are getting something because you got 66 here. There's something here spiritually that's coming in that's going to make you more finances. This could be a spiritual gift. Maybe this is like some type of something here that you've done in the past. Okay, maybe some of you guys went through something and now it's like spirits, okay, you've learned your lesson. Some of you guys have been working very hard on yourself. Consistently. You know what I'm saying? You've been working very hard, and that's why something here is going to be rewarded. Spirit says, is your heart heavier than the scale? Remember that. Is your heart heavier than the scale? Ma'at. So there's definitely that energy of like, that's, oh shit, yeah. That's the tower. It had to come up. It had to come up. So you can move the fuck on. The more that you release, the more money comes in. Because some of you guys have placements with that Six of Cups, the Six of Pentacles. Spirit says that this is some type of sovereign right. The projection is from the generations prior, but you're the chosen one. You're being divinely guided. See, you might have a little bit raggedy, might not have a lot of clothes, but you're gifted. It don't matter about those clothes, to be honest. The clothes don't make you, you make the clothes. Shit, I be wearing the same shit all the fucking time. I don't give a fuck. I don't care. What's the page of cuss here? The Chariot? The Temperance? You're good. Yeah, you know what I said. Again. There's a baby on the way. It's not a baby. This is a new opportunity, a new enterprise, a new contract. You know I was getting, and this is kind of biblical, but just hear me out. You're ready to get on the boat. You ready. You saw the boat. You looked at the boat. You like, man, that boat was nice. And then you realize the boat is moving. And you're like, oh shit, I'm still on the island though. I gotta go in the water. I gotta go get to the boat. You're on the boat now. It's a new phase, a new chapter. The projection with the eye is the island. The only way that you could be projecting on is if you're by yourself. If you silence yourself, if you put yourself in an isolated box, if you put yourself in one category, that's a projection. You're only projecting one light. But there's a prism. You are the prism. Your skin, your body is made by pixel dust, stars in the galaxy. I don't even want to go there. But imagine that. Imagine knowing how divine you are just off of this. Even if you white, I don't give a fuck what color you are. You're here. We're here. I want to check on this real quick. Wow. What's the justice? What's the justice here for divine masculine? The Ace of Wands here in reverse. So you guys had to feel denial. You had to be betrayed. The moon. What's the moon? Ace of Cups. Something here wasn't genuine. The Nine of Pentacles. It had no future. Something here wasn't going nowhere. It wasn't going nowhere. Can't make this shit the fuck up. Door. You know the significant spiritual purpose of the door. Nobody chat GBT the 444 earlier. Give me a second. Come on, y'all. Y'all supposed to be the scribes. Y'all supposed to help me out. What happened? Is it? Go ahead. Carry on. I would love to know more. What are you getting from that? Really? It says a door often symbolizes a threshold, a point of transition between one state of being and another. It represents opportunity, choice, and transformation, which is funny because you had the Two of Wands. The Two of Wands is like going through the door. If you look at it, it's going through the first pillar. It's going through the first section of the door. Then you got the back door. You're going through the front door right now. Opportunities and new beginnings. A door can represent the chance to step into a new phase of your life, career, relationship, or spiritual journey. Passage, transition, passage between realms, the physical and spiritual, the known and unknown, the past and the future. The seen and the unseen. A locked or hidden door can signify hidden truths, secrets, and spiritual lessons waiting to be uncovered. 444 on Gemini, but it wouldn't let me paste in the chat. Okay, I looked up 444. Protection, stability, divine support. Surrounded by angels or guides who are helping you stay grounded and aligned with your path. Stability and foundation. Number 4 relates to structure and strong foundations. Think 4 corners of a house, seeing it triple means your life is being built on a solid ground and you're being encouraged to create that stability. Let's get it. Once again, Okay. Mm-hmm. Yeah. And I'm just getting right. You said you brung up the whole Libra situation. Libra and the tarot is the Empress. The Empress is also connected to the mother, the womb, the divine feminine, which also connects to the projection here. So there's a correlation of you guys going from a projected projection lineage generation, and now you're crossing that path, right? You're crossing that path from going in some type of projection, fear based, trauma based, generational curse to you deciding to go into a whole new dimension, a whole new portal, a whole new door on 888. Justice, scales. There's a lot to this energy here. You're gonna have to decipher it. I see you guys already chatting. I love it. I feel so inclined to pull a card, but I don't know where the cards is at. And Leo, okay. Neptune, Vision, yeah. Something is up. Something mystical going on with you here, divine masculine. Just you're being divinely guided by source. This is something that nobody could be able to project. No being. Abundance. 888. Remember what I said about the lighter your heart is, the more money you get. Mm-hmm. I like this for you. If you guys like this, please make sure you put 888 in the comments down below. Please make sure you hit that like, comment, and subscribe. Hit that notification bell if you're feeling me. And until next time, here, Divine Masculine. I'll see you soon. Peace.